Do we still read yet another chapter, or do we call it quits here for now?
Well, the sooner we get through this, the sooner we get done with it. That's kind of my mentality here. So yes. Chapter 5.
The actual
There's no
chapter
title.
5.
Yes, the actual chapter 5.
So, a lot of Wesley is the Aster, then.
Yes.
Wesley is the Aster!
Wesley is the Aster.
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 Okay,
Wesley is the Asta.
I suppose that will suffice.
Who is the 1th Doctor?
I am the 1st Doctor. I've been trying to voice him several times, actually.
Okay.
But first... narration.
Shall to wed all of them,
I should have known.
said the 1st Doctor.
You've all seen how man teams has did lately. And the master is very good at escaping certain death. Its old have been obvious. You know, right?
Said the Toothed Doctor.
Or no, I didn't like how I said that. You know, right?
Said the Toothed Doctor.
And of course, the 2 doctors who never met the master on screen are the ones who know this.
Well, I mean, they've technically known him from childhood. They just never
Yeah,
met
I
him on
suppose.
screen. Then Wesley, the Master, got up and tied everyone... Sorry. Then Wesley, the Master, got up and tied everyone to the TARDIS console with Kahin's mad of that Uber-dense material from Day of the Moon. And then he set the TARDIS to crash the Tim Spack wall again.
Oh wait, by now I suppose it's Wesley,
Yes.
so... Who is
Kade-
Wesley then?
Cade, you have the young boyish voice. You do, Wesley.
Where's Wesley's line?
See you later, suckers.
See ya later, suckers.
See you later, suckers.
He said as he opened Tarid's door and jumped out in a parachute.
When the Radtis crashes into the Tim Spack wall, my ambition of destroying all of Tim and Spack forever will be rescinded.
Oh Mo, what will we do? Oh Mo, what will we do?
Oh Mo, what will we do?
No, I'm the 5th.
Oh wait.
Remember?
Oh wait,
I have a
yeah,
higher
the 4th
voice.
Doctor answers that.
Said the 5th Doctors, and then the 4th Doctor said,
Don't worry, I can fix it.
and then he used his magical scarf to get to the Dirtis controls, and King the TARDIS course again. Then they followed the Master in his parachute as he flew out of Datim vortex and landed on a planet in the... Oh dear. Oh, this one's not too long.
1,000 million billion 1 trillion. 1,357,289,345.
Yes. 1,347,000,000,000. No. 1,347,657,829,345th century. The TARDIS.
I'm pretty sure the universe would have ended by then.
No, it ends at. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's just slightly past the end of the universe in the Doctor Who, because it's the. Well, I guess when is 100 trillion measured from? Because if you're measuring from.
That is a good question.
Because that's still just a little over, and by a little I mean several billion over 100 trillion. Which is apparently the end of the universe in Doctor Who. So yes, they have actually gone past the boundary of time. The TARDIS materialized on the planet, and they went out to look for the Master. But they didn't find the Master. Instead, the Bay found... There were tribals everywhere. It was an alternate Whotrek, and tribales ruled the earth. Because it was the planet of the Tribbles! 1.
Okay, the Earth definitely wouldn't exist at that point.
It would have been entirely eaten. A tribell with glass walked up to the group and said, "Hello, hello, hello, hello. What's all this then?" in a British accent.
Is that a reference to the British cop from that one Dark Yagami chapter?
I mean, it sounds like it.
So, I am Captain John-Luke Gray P. Card, and these are my friends. We are here to fight the Master, who is actually Jim Kirk and Bond and Wesley too, who always not. We are here to fight the Master, who is actually Jim Kirk and Bond and Wesley too, how is not called Jim but Crusher.
Oh no, that is terrible.
I know, said P. Card.
Just then, the leader of the tribels walked in. He was wearing a purple velvet robe trimmed with silk made of gold. Let me try that again. He was wearing a purple velvet robe trimmed with silk made of gold. His fur was silky.
Silk made velvet robe trimmed with silk made of gold.
Yes.
So either the velvet is made of gold or the silk is made of gold, but in any way, that is a contradiction, regardless of how you look at it.
Yes. His fur was silky white and thin. He was actually sort of hot, because he was furry.
Get it? Semicolon D.
Also, he was pronant because tribals are bisexual. Okay, who wants to voice the king of the tribals? I think I'll do it. I'll make him really squeaky. Hello, I am Maximilian Milhouse Mandragora Mumsabard, the king of the tribals. What is it that you desire? Pete word then said some stuff that he already said earlier, so I'm not gonna repeat it, but he said the same stuff. Hey there, sexy, said Data. He was a furry and licked tribbles.
I'm sure he did.
So the tribals agreed to help the crew if they would leave Data behind to be Quadruple M's birdie. Data said yes and smelled. Gonna repeat that.
Again, I'm sure he did.
There's another extremely common misspelling in fanfiction like this.
Yes.
Smiled being written as smelled.
Data said yes and smelled. So then the tribals gave... How do you... So then the tribals gave Pequarid and Spock and Chekhov and Scotty their strongest ship. It was called the Fury Frigate. It had fur cannons and fuzz lasers it had fur cannons and fuzz lasers it had fur cannons and fuzz lasers and impenetrable fluff amore. Thank you very much, said Q, who really liked the new ship, because he was allowed to wear a uniform. Sorry.
Unform.
Yes. Thank you very much, said Q, who really liked the new ship, because he was allowed to wear I messed it up again. Said Q, who really liked the new ship, because he was allowed to wear uniform of it, which was all fur and nice things and showed off his figure. Then the group set off ought fix te universe. Then the group set off ought fix te unverse, which was crumbling into nothing. But I
well,
thought
that does make sense for this time period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fired the cannons at Wesley, who was back at to place, but he missed and hit the unverse, and it fell over and everything was exploded. To be continued.
Wesley was back at the place. Where was the place, and how did they find him so quickly? 2. The universe fell over and everything was exploded. This is chapter 5 of a 13 chapter story, and the universe just ended.
Technically, nothing has happened to the universe. The universe fell over.
The unverse fell over.
And everything was exploded.